Hey guys, it's Milmo here. Welcome back to the Road to Survival Stage 19, the pig farm. Currently we're up to, I believe it is stage 5 within chapter 19. So we just got a bit of a storyline happening here. And we've got people again for stage 5, so I've had a few people stages in this chapter 19. Which means once again I'm going to have to change my teams because they brought in the strongs. So, learning from last time when I had all the strongs, I believe it was stage 2. And I kept a couple of toughs and then I had a few alerts. So this time I'm going to change up them toughs. I'm going to stick with the same alerts, so I'm going to have my Rosetta, Eugene and Amy once again, but I'm going to change my toughs around. So I'm going to bring Aaron in, and I'm also going to change my leader. So if you remember last time my leader was Eugene, I'm now going to have Andrea as the leader, which gives all ranged. So it won't help my ally, but it will help all my people I've just set up. It gives all ranged people plus 20% attack, and I'll just change up my battle items. Of course, bringing my favourites, the Tira Nerf Gas. She also gives a medium boost to App when taking damage, so it should. Hopefully, this is a better setup than the last one. I struggled, but I didn't struggle. It was a bit harder, so hopefully this makes it a bit easier. And once again, I'll just target the people one by one. But yes, I've got rid of them 2 3-stars toughs and brought in the 4 and 5-star toughs. So hopefully that will help me out a bit more. But we shall see. At the moment, we seem to be doing okay. We've had to use our replenishers like in the first few stages once again, which seems to always happen when you're feeling things out. You're sort of trying to work out your game plan, and the first few stages I tend to rely more on my replenishers rather than my tier and nerf gas vials. And now you'll just see that tactic come in. So what I basically do is I get rid of the middle one first by downing their offense and just hitting them with everyone and get rid of them, and then I down the 2 outside ones, attack with the nerf gas, and that basically just allows me, why I'm getting rid of that middle one, just not to be hit with as much damage from those outside ones, considering I don't want to hit the middle one with downing their attack because they're in the middle, there's only one of them, so that's why I hit the 2 outsides, because I'm downing 4 people's attack rather than 1. And as you just saw, I got through that stage fairly easy, so I'm just going to use that tactic again, and I will use it throughout this stage. The reason why I didn't use it in the first level is if I had, I won't have enough tier and nerf gas files to get me through to the last wave, which is where it shall get that bit harder. So I just want to make sure I'm saving them, and that's why I usually don't use anything but replenishers in that first wave, just so I can save it up when it gets to these harder stages later on. So we've had about 5 people for every wave so far, and we're just going to keep doing that tactic. They're obviously the toughs, so you want to bring in alerts as much as you can for this thing, for this stage, of course. And we're doing fairly good. The toughs, of course, ain't doing as much damage as the alerts, but that's just purely because we're facing strongs. So I recommend definitely bringing in the alerts for this one. If you can manage a full team of strong alerts, then you'll be fairly good and set up right for this stage and get through it without too much of a hassle. I unfortunately do not have enough alerts that are strong enough, so I have to bring in them 2 toughs. And the reason why I bring in the toughs instead of course, I'm not going to bring in the fast because the strongs will just dominate that. And I don't have too many not toughs. Don't have too many strongs also that are upgraded, so that's why I choose my tough rather than my strongs to bring in as them other two. So we're on to the last wave now, and I've just used all my remaining, well, I've used all the tear gas and nerf gas on every single person just to get this over and done with quickly. Usually that's what I do with the last wave. If I save up them vials, I'm just using it all so I can get over. I've lost Eugene. As you can see, I've got a fair few on lower health there. I've not really replenished too much, and I didn't have a healer, so we've done alright. And that's stage 5 completed. Thanks for watching.